everybody quiet? Why is it? Oh, why is everybody quiet? What is this? I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's call ICE.
Call ICE. Call ICE. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're veteran, baby girl. We're veteran. 2 wars. ICE is not going to do nothing to me. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Call ICE. Call them. Call them.
This woman was just fired from her job after telling another fan at a Milwaukee Brewers game that she was going to call ICE on him. So this woman right here has been named the Brewers Karen and was just fired from her job after this video came out. Now, not only was she fired from her job, she was also removed from her board position and banned from the stadium for life. This woman, being a Brewers fan, you can see from her clothes, and now being banned for life for saying this has got to hurt.
This lady just lost her job after making a smart remark about calling ICE on this fan. Then her face completely changed as if she'd seen a ghost after the guy recording told her this.
What is this? I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's call ICE.
Call ICE. Call ICE. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're veteran, baby girl. We're veteran. 2 wars. ICE is not going to do nothing to me. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Call ICE. Call them. Call them.
Look how quickly her face changed. She did not know what to say or what to do after the guy recording said he's been in 2 wars and he's a retired veteran. To top things off, she got fired because who makes smart remarks like that? That's racism. And everyone was trying to have a good time at the game, but this lady secretly came out as she was. He said not 1 war, he's been in 2 wars.
As you all have seen, people have commented in the comments that she did get fired. ManpowerGroup did confirm to local news outlets last night she no longer works for them. That is great. She apparently has also resigned from her board seat at Make-A-Wish. So great. That's great. The Brewers still have not said anything. And also Manpower hasn't come out like with a statement. And I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. The Brewers specifically, because this is one thing I didn't realize, is the gentleman got ejected later because she complained about him. That's so funny, right? That she's the racist and he gets kicked out. And so my guess is the Brewers haven't said anything because they're now doing an investigation as to what happened. Like, why did he get ejected before they make a comment? That is my hope. That is my hope. Just from working in public relations and marketing for a long time, that is my hope, is that they are trying to get their story straight before they release something. If they don't release something by tomorrow, I think that is just garbage. You can have an opinion, but you don't need to be racist. It's just so wild that this is acceptable. And yeah, ManpowerGroup has not said anything besides what they said to the media that has contacted them. My guess is they're trying to make this go away, right? They're ignore.
Damn, did y'all know racism was costly? This costly? Oh, she found out. Oh, Shannon, my Shannon, I love this for you. I love this for you. And Make-A-Wish? You were on the board of directors for Make-A-Wish. Who can tell how many Black or Latino kids didn't get their wishes because you're you. And of course, you know where we're going with this. How many of you out there think that old Shannon here made her account private? Who thinks she went into hiding? At this point, it's not even surprising. At this point, this is y'all's MO.
This lady took sports banter to a whole nother level and she got fired for it. Now, the guy recording this and getting harassed said that he came into the stadium knowing that he was in enemy territory. He's a Dodgers fan and he came into the Brewers stadium. During the initial part of the game, the Brewers were up, so he got the brunt end of some jeers. Later in the game, the Dodgers go up and he starts to throw some banter around himself. Apparently, this lady did not like that. Everything from the haircut to the arms crossed and the smirk on her face tells you everything you need to know. And get this guy got kicked out and not her. She complained to security and got him thrown out of the stadium. Now, of course, social media did its thing and they found this lady real quick. She was part of the Make-A-Wish board and she's a lawyer. The country is full of nasty people like this and we need to point them out.
So we're sitting here eating dinner, watching the Brewers versus Dodgers game, talking about the Karen from last night that's going to call ICE on the Navy veteran, right? And Brent posed a very good question. How many non-white kids did Make-A-Wish of Wisconsin possibly turn down? I mean, she's on the board of Make-A-Wish Wisconsin. I have to wonder what those numbers look like and what her oversight was. How much impact did somebody that hateful have?
Hello guys, and welcome to the Joe Reports, where we get an outsider's view with an insider's clarity. Another day in America, another racist thinking she could run her mouth without consequences and getting humbled publicly for it. This time, it all ran down at a Milwaukee Brewers playoff game, where a white woman thought it would be cute to threaten to call ICE on a Latino Dodgers fan, only to end up losing her job and board position in less than 24 hours. You want to talk about instant karma? This is it. Before we proceed, all credit goes to the creators of these videos. Let's watch a few more clips and I'll be back with more commentary.
So this Hispanic male is at a Dodgers game just enjoying himself like everyone else there. And a woman decides to yell obscenities at him and says, "Call ICE, call ICE." Do know that there are a lot of people here who are legal. Okay, and even if they aren't legal, they have their papers. Most of them have their papers to give them the chance of living in the United States and work here. So now, because social media is the way it is, we have your face. And now you are without a job because you thought that that was okay to say without any repercussions. I tell people all the time, before you come on social media being rude and nasty and just very distasteful in people's comments or even in the real world, check yourself, because these employers, they don't play. And I tell people all the time, if you work for somebody and I find that you're in the comments being rude and nasty, I'm gonna send it to your employer. I don't care. I don't work a regular 9 to 5. I am a stay-at-home wife. I can do that, but I'm not nasty. I wouldn't leave any nasty comments on anybody's post and talk about just anything that's not friendly or not kind. That's not my personality. But to see that she got fired was very satisfying. Okay, so shout out to her employer, because nobody's tolerating that type of behavior at all. I don't care who your president is or who you voted for. No one's tolerating that behavior.
So here's what happened. At the Brewers vs. Dodgers game earlier this week, a viral video started circulating. This white woman, now identified as Shannon Kobylarczyk, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, decided to be racist and threatened to call ICE on a Latino Dodgers fan because in her head, immigration threats are just casual entertainment, just something to throw at brown people when she doesn't like them. But here's why it gets even better. The guy filming wasn't any random fan. He was a US military veteran who calmly turned around and let her know he'd served in not one, but 2 wars. Suddenly, her whole face shifted. She went from smug to pale ghost in 0.2 seconds. You could practically see the regret forming in her soul. That's the funny thing about racists. They're loud until they find out the person they're talking down to has sacrificed more for America than they ever will. Now, at first, people weren't sure if she'd actually face any backlash. You know how it goes? These folks usually get to walk away untouched, but not this time. People online started digging. They found her name, they found her employer, and as viewers began blasting the company in the comments, reports came pouring in confirming that ManpowerGroup, a staffing company based in Milwaukee, had quietly removed her. She is no longer employed with them, fired, gone. And if that wasn't enough, she also resigned from her board seat at Make-A-Wish, Wisconsin. One racist remark, 2 positions gone. She thought she was untouchable. Turns out, she's very replaceable. Now here's where it gets even wilder. According to eyewitness accounts, the veteran, the victim, was ejected from the game because she complained about him. Just think about that. The woman making racist threats gets to stay in her seat. The man minding his business, cheering for his team, he's the one kicked out. How many times does this same pattern play out in America? The aggressor plays victim and the actual victim gets punished. It's the oldest trick in the racist handbook. Now, some people online have been frustrated that the Brewers organization hasn't made an official statement yet, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt for a second. If the veteran really gets ejected because of her complaint, there's a good chance the team is internally reviewing what happened before speaking publicly. Because if they issue a statement and it later comes out that they kicked out the wrong person, that's a PR nightmare. So hopefully they're digging into the footage, talking to security, and figuring out why the wrong person was removed. Meanwhile, outside of confirming to reporters that she is no longer with the organization, hasn't released a full statement either. But honestly, they don't need to. Actions speak louder than PR speeches. She talked reckless, she faced consequences. Case closed. This whole situation proves one thing. People are tired of racism being brushed off as jokes. Tired of these casual threats being treated like harmless comments? You can have an opinion. You can cheer for your own team. You can talk trash. That's sports. But the second it crosses into racism, that's where the line gets drawn. This woman didn't just reveal her bias. She revealed her entitlement. She thought she could weaponize immigration against a stranger she assumed wasn't American, until she realized that man had worn the American flag on his uniform longer than she'd had a job. So here's the bigger question. Is this finally the start of real accountability? Because clearly, people online made this happen. They didn't wait for a statement. They didn't wait for an apology tour. They put pressure where it needed to be, and change happened fast.
Two men drink
Where's
beer,
the-
pussy.
Oh,
She really thought she ate, didn't she?
You know what? Let's call ice.
call ice.
Oh, and there it is. Racism.
Call ice. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're veteran, baby girl. We're veteran. 2 wars. Ice is not gonna do nothing to me. Good luck.
And then she just outright smacks a combat vet.
Good luck. Good luck. Call ice.
Oh, that was rough. And she thought those dudes were gonna pick her.
So what do you all think? Should the Brewers publicly address this situation? And do you think losing a job is enough of a consequence, or should there be more? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I would love to keep this discussion going. Otherwise, that's it from me. I also have another video especially tailored for you, and if you enjoy such kind of content, please click up here and enjoy. Also, consider subscribing, liking and sharing, because it helps me grow my channel and helps YouTube recommend this video to a wider audience. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, the Joy Report out.